If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content from me, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell because unfortunately, YouTube doesn't quite work the way it's supposed to. I appreciate all the support and the feedback you guys give me. It greatly helps the channel. So in the comment section below, let me know your thoughts on the video and just any suggestions you guys have. And also make sure to check the description below for my social media. Welcome back everybody to part 2 of my Q&A that I put off forever in recording, and you guys are like, where the heck is it? Well, here it is. This is part 2, and we are just going to pick up right where we left off. So Jessica Holloway asks, how Jason do in Titans? Interesting. So Jason in Titans is actually a thing. In case you guys didn't know that, for whatever reason, they thought it was a great idea to put Jason Todd in Titans because he's popular, I guess. And they're like, wow, this series kind of sucks. Maybe we'll just throw Jason in there and we can have Red Hood and then people will actually watch it. I don't really know what the reason is, but I don't think he's supposed to play a big role in Titans. But at the same time, it's like, why is he even in a Teen Titans series when he's not Robin? I just don't really understand. Like, you're basically, to me, that just feels like it's a Batman arc, not a Teen Titans arc, but whatever. I don't really, I mean, at this point, it's like, considering how edgy Nightwing is, I don't see how Jason can out-edgy him, but that'll be kind of interesting if they just have an emo off or something. Who's your favorite Bat Family members in Young Justice? Tim, Dick, Barbs, Bruce, or Alfred? Well, I mean, I'd probably have to say Dick Grayson simply because Batman hasn't had a lot to do. Has Alfred even been in Young Justice? I can't even remember if he has or not. I don't know if they've ever shown the Batcave or anything, so I don't remember Alfred. But I would definitely say Dick Grayson. See, when you say Bat Family, I don't even really count Batman because he's the Batman, you know, and the Bat Family are like the extension of him. So it's kind of makes me feel weird to put Dick Grayson over Batman, but then again, it's like it's a series about that team. So I don't know. I would that's tough because I do actually like Bruce Greenwood's Batman. I think he's a good character. It's just that because of the nature of the series, I mean, you don't really get a lot of Batman naturally. So it's like, you know, of course, he's not going to be as well developed as Nightwing is. And, you know, Tim and Barbara, I don't feel like are very well developed, but I do like Tim Drake and Barbara Gordon. So I'd say they're under Dick, and, you know, Batman is wherever Batman is. I like him, but it's hard for me to rank him considering he hasn't had a lot to do. Okay, so this is a multi-question comment. Ooh, that's pretty long. Okay. Question 1. Characters do you want to see in Young Justice Season 3? Personally, I'd love to see Jonathan Samuel Kent, Superboy, Damian Wayne, Robin, Donna Troy, Raven, Starfire, and Cyborg. I would say probably Red Hood, Starfire, and Raven would be the 3 that I would want to see the most. Just because I feel like all of those would have interesting things to do in this. So, you know, it would be cool. It would be really interesting to see them in this. I think Donna Troy would be really, all the ones you listed are pretty good choices, but I think that Jonathan Kent is one. Him and Damian would have to be characters they would do much later on, where, you know, like for one, I don't think they're going to have 2 Superboys at the same time, and, you know, obviously they're not going to have 2 Robins at the same time, so I think that'll come a little bit later. And Donna Troy, I don't know how they would necessarily do her unless they made her a different character, because I don't really see Wonder Girl going anywhere, but I don't know. And then Cyborg, they'd probably delegate him to the Justice League because, you know, that's how DC likes to do it now, which I don't agree with, but whatever. So yeah, Starfire, Raven, and Red Hood, I would say, definitely. Question 2, with the release of the Death of the Superman animated movie and being really good, surprisingly, are you actually looking forward to the Reign of Superman animated movie coming out next year? Because me personally, I am actually excited to look forward to it. I still haven't seen The Death of Superman, and I just remembered I hadn't seen The Death of Superman, so thank you for that. I just recently saw Deadpool 2, so I'm a little bit behind on superhero movies, but I'm almost completely caught up with, like, everything. It's hard because you got 3 different studios, or 4 actually. You got Fox, DC, Marvel, and Sony, they all make their own superhero movies, so it's kind of hard to keep up with all of them if you're not an active movie person. Um, but yeah, I've watched like every animated film except for like Superman Unbound, the Suicide Squad, Hell to Pay, Batman Ninja, and then Death of Superman. So I'm actually not that far. I mean, I've only got a few I haven't seen, so I'll see it and I'll give my opinion on it. I've heard it's really good, so I mean, if it's good, yeah, I'll look forward to the Reign of Superman. If it's the same people that made the other one, yeah, definitely. And if I enjoy it. Question 3, I'm wondering with the popularity of Super Sons, the increased demand for Super Sons animated movie or series, do you think it's possible we ever get a Super Sons animated movie or series? And who would you like to voice Jonathan Samuel Kent? So, honestly, okay, so what would be really cool if they did do an animated version of this is if they got, I believe his name's Tim Daly. I want to say it's Tim Daly. George Newman, I think, was the guy who voiced him in Justice League. I could be wrong. I'm literally just doing this off memory. But the guy that voiced him in the animated 90s series, I think would be good for Superman, and then for Superboy, just to have his son voice that character, because DC has actually used that voice actor before, I believe. So just have the father and the son play the father and the son. I think that'd be perfect. And then as far as, I think an animated movie would be more likely if they're trying to go into more of the new stuff. Of course, they already have Damien. But see, then in the animated films, they've just gotten to where they have Connor Kent as Superboy. So it's like, I don't really know. It might take them a while to get to that, but I do think at some point it would be an animated movie, not a series. I don't think they'd make it a series, but that's just me. Question 4, what are your expectations for the upcoming Shazam movie, aka Captain Marvel, Billy Batson movie? Because me personally, I'm looking forward to it. It looks good. I mean, I definitely think that, it, yeah, I mean, DC, so here's the thing. DC has really turned me off to their films, but at the same time, I don't know. It's like I don't really care about their films anymore. Like I like the old stuff. You know, basically Chris Nolan's the latest I'll go, and then Man of Steel I enjoyed, and Wonder Woman was fairly good, but I don't know. Just the whole thing with DC, their movies are so crap that their universe, I just don't care. But at the same time, Shazam looks pretty good. Aquaman looks pretty good. So I'd say, yeah, I'm more optimistic about Shazam. I think it'll be good. I just, I wish it was outside that universe. That's all. And then final question, I'm just wondering, are you looking forward to the upcoming My Hero Academia movie? Because me personally, I'm looking forward to it. I guess I do really like My Hero Academia, and I'm caught up with the English dub basically. So I guess I'll see that movie at some point. But when it comes to anime movies, I typically don't get too into them because they're not canon, so they don't really have a bearing on the plot. But I will say, I don't know. I mean, sometimes they do end up being pretty good. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Question, do you think Young Justice will be more mature because of the streaming series? And what characters would you like to see? So I already answered the what questions. But do I think it'll be more mature? Yeah, absolutely. It'll be more mature. They've already said that. I don't know exactly what that means, but I would hope it just means more mature storylines, but not necessarily like forcing it, right? Okay. Do you hope or want Superboy and Miss Martian to be a couple for all of season 3? I think they'll be a couple. Definitely. Miss Martian will come back and they'll be a couple. I think so. In the trailer, Nightwing says one last mission, then they can go back our separate ways. Do you want the original team to be split up more? No. I want the original team to actually be a team. That's what made the first season so fun. I want them to come back and work together. I think they will. I mean, I think they're going to get out of this little phase of not wanting to do things, but whatever. Yeah, I think they're all going to end up working together again and being a team and all that. So, I think Nightwing's I think because of Wally dying, they all just kind of got depressed, but I think they'll come back together. And then question 3, Wally West is obviously alive. Do you think he will come back, and how do you think the team will react? Yeah, I think he's alive as well. Well, he might not be alive yet, but he will be. I think he'll get out of the Speed Force or whatever they end up coming up with, and I mean, I think the team will be very happy. and he will help them to beat Darkseid. I think he'll come back. He'll be faster than the Flash. I think the Flash will die, possibly, and then he will take on the role of the Flash. That's my prediction. So, anyway, didn't get through a lot of questions, but we will come back and we will do another part. And I hope you guys enjoyed this part. And that's all for now. Catch you guys later.